Shaded agates are easily available, and this is a very cute beginner friendly bracelet that we are making. We are using step 5 on the 6th step bail plier to make a wrapped loop, and this is 18 gauge wire, 30 centimeters length. Make sure that the wrap loop is nice and clean because we're going to be adding the agates. Tuck it, clean and neat. Time to add your beautiful agates. And we're going to wrap the other side, a right bend, and again with the step 4 on the bail plier. Why step 4 and why not something smaller is because we want the hook to pass easily, because we are going to be using a thicker gauge along with these beads. So we're going to be using a gauge 14. So make sure that you wrap it slowly and nicely. Don't make it very tight because we'll have to make this into a curve, and that curve needs to be able to easily fall on your wrist. So that's why I'm not using a lot of I'm not making it tight. It's nice and firm, but it should be able to curve when you bend it. Tuck away the edges easily. Just make sure that if you have to file it, but just make sure it's very close to the loop. Cut and tuck it nicely. Make sure that it is nicely bent inside. After finishing my jewelry, I usually scrub it off with a metal scrubber. This is the curve that I was talking about. And we are going to take a 14 gauge wire. I had just my water bottle and I curved it around that. This should be a wrist size, the size of the bead as well as this. Both of them, when they come together, it should be the size of your wrist. And I have a metal pipe that I couldn't afford when I started 10 years back. I couldn't afford a lot of tools, and this pipe has been handy, and I just didn't want to throw it away. I still use it for all my thick wires. Most of the hammering that I do, I use this metal pipe for that. It's very, very nice. I don't want to give it away. So you get a nice clean hammered piece. It'll also hold shape. File away the edges, and I used a flat nose plier to make the bends, both sides. Make sure that this bend should be able to go through the loops. Yeah. You have to close one side a little tighter so that it doesn't fall off. We don't want both the sides to come out at the same time. So one side has to close. It shouldn't be able to come out. The other side, you should be able to pass it through easily. So one side is a lock and another side is just a clasp. Yeah. See, it should be able to come out and off. And you'll find this is a beautiful design that you can just leave it as is, or you can level it up. Like I have done it in multiple designs. I have tried to add a little more wire to add looks, wrap it multiple times, or add a bead in between, add some charms to go along with it. You can leave it like this if you're a beginner and you don't want to put in too much work. But I'm also going to be showing you how to level it up. So this is a 24 gauge wire that I'm wrapping around. I'm just tightly wrapping it around to the end because we don't want this to slip off. Yeah, and then tuck it away nicely. And this wrapping needs to be and make sure that it is not very close to the bend that is open, because your lock will not go through inside. Yeah. So this is how it looks. Add some charms, whatever ones you have, and there you go. I hope you like it.